So, Foodie Beauty started her stream yesterday eating McDonald's. And she was in a foul mood, like the worst mood we have seen her in quite some time. And, she was on this new health journey. She was going to only eat at home, go to the gym every day, but the gym kind of fell away already. And now I say we've broken the fast food. And she says she is done with challenges. She's just done. She's done with challenges. And she says she did have a doctor's appointment. And she wants to switch doctors. She's going to switch doctors because this dealing with just one issue at a time, no, she doesn't like that. And so she's just going to go with the sleep study for now. So I'm wondering what happened at this doctor that has got her in such a foul mood. Because obviously, it could only be one of two things. The doctor or it's her and Salah are going at it again. And then she goes on to say she's not going to talk about her health anymore. Nothing about the doctor. Nothing. I think maybe the doctor had said something about both of her, you know what I'm trying to say, her glucose monitors coming off. And, she wants to deal with her hair. But this doctor wants to address probably more serious, pressing issues. So I don't know. As of now, she hasn't told us what went down at the doctor, but obviously something because she liked this doctor. Now all of a sudden, no, we're switching doctors. So she is going, and she says also from now on, along with her being done with challenges, she's not going to go outside. She's not going to go in public, go live in public anymore. It's just not safe. It's just not safe. And she's still talking about Chantal Gucci when she's seen her at one of the festivals downtown. And Gucci had been planning for that whole week to go to this festival, but Foodie just will not believe it. She swears that she went with the intention of trying to seek out Foodie and take unflattering pictures of her. So Foodie has said, she's going, if she ever sees Gucci out in public, she's going to take pictures of her because all of her angles are unflattering. Whatever, Chantal. But she said, it's just not safe. Then she goes into this huge tirade about how she hates living in Canada now. She just hates it. Hates it. It's too expensive. She's struggling. Basically, she's saying, without saying it, she's struggling to pay her bills. She said, all it is you're just living there to pay taxes. And the cost of living is so high. There's stalkers. And, wherever she decides to go, VG is going to go with her. And she is just going on and on and on and on. And then she's basically trying to glamorize the Middle East, Syria especially. She's talking about the people over there. They don't call the authorities like animal welfare on you. They're normal people. They're not gross like the people of Canada. They're nice. And now the internet's better over there. Doctors will actually even come to your house over there because they don't have clinics because the country is so war-torn. They're in the process of rebuilding everything. And, the doctor will only charge you $2. And, but, she hated it when she was at Syria. She hated it, especially the part of Salah's family always coming over as family and friends, which is part of their culture. And speaking of culture, Chantal says she's just tired of her own culture. She's tired of it. Tired of it. People are gross. And so she's not saying she's going to go to Syria, even though that's the only country that's repeatedly coming out of her mouth is Syria. And, maybe her and Salah could get, a farmhouse, because houses are relatively cheap there, and, away from people, so people wouldn't be coming over all the time. And now I don't think Salah is going to change his whole way of life for Foodie. And I think if I didn't say it, she did say, I think I did though, she did say that BG is going to go anywhere with her. Now the reason she got BG is because she couldn't afford to bring her cat Julia from Syria back to Canada with her. So how is she going to be able to afford to take BG with her wherever she goes? And she slips up and says that she has to leave November 1st. And it's just, I didn't say I couldn't renew my lease. But But she was being real secretive about it and then slipped, so I had to leave November 1st. Probably this building has had enough of her and they won't renew her lease. I would not doubt it. And then she's going on about, yeah, she came back and the Beezers donated her $10,000 to get back here. But now that she's been in Canada, she's gained 50 pounds in less than a year of being there. And someone basically calls her a scammer in the chat saying, these people gave you $10,000 to come back to Canada and now you want to leave there? It's just why I never said that I was going to stay here forever. So call me a scammer. Do whatever. She's just... And then the tone she has while talking about Salah, it sounds like they are really into it over something. If you remember, yesterday I talked about the messages popped up when she was showing a picture of... I forget who she was showing a picture of. But anyways... Zio. It was Zio. She was showing a picture of Zio. And the message, the text messages from Salah showed up. And she'd say, people are questioning her about that. And she's, well, you don't know the context of what those messages was. Make what you want out of it. And then she's going on and on talking about, she's never going to babysit a man. She doesn't really care what Salah is doing. When she took him back, she gave him full trust after he cheated on her with K-Bella. And, there's billions, millions, billions of other men in the world. So, if he would cheat or something, she'll just find somebody else. And it seems like she is upset in some way with Salah. Because her tone is just, I'm a woman. I could pick up on that. I could tell when a woman is upset with her man. And she is upset with her man over something. And, she just is repeatedly going on, talking about what's the point in living in Canada. People have no enjoyment there. They just go to jobs they hate to work to pay taxes and no enjoyment. It's all about taxes. And she has to pay bills in Canada. And, in the Middle East, Syria, of course she's saying Syria again, she won't have to pay any bills. And, the internet has gotten better, she claims, so she doesn't know why Salah hasn't gotten the better internet over there. And, the government still does not have electricity that they give out, 24/7. But you can have solar panels over there. And, yeah, she didn't like it there, but, things have gotten better there. And, she's claiming this is not a problem with her within herself. This is an environmental problem. It's Canada. It's Canada that has got her all upset like this. It's not her. It's Canada. But if she is not happy anywhere she goes, Kuwait, she had to hightail it out of there. Oh, and someone says, well, you complained when you were in Kuwait about freedom of speech. You wanted freedom of speech, and you didn't have it there. It's just, maybe I shouldn't be cussing every 2 or 3 words anyways. But in Syria, they're not watching you like that. And in Syria, I can film in public wherever I go, whatever I want. And she is glamorizing Syria, something terrible. And I don't think Salah really is begging her to come there. I think the plan was he wanted to go to Canada. And now maybe that's what it is. Maybe she got some kind of news that he cannot come to Canada. And that's why she's so flustered. But she was mean. I mean, the chat was even going at her like, what is this attitude? What is wrong with you? And she just, it was hard to watch. You just wanted to reach through the screen and slap that attitude right out of her. That's how bad her attitude was. She should not even have been streaming with an attitude like that. She should have went and took a nap and slept that mood off or something. Or got her a second meal from McDonald's or something. Because, it was terrible. So, I think, let me look at my handy dandy little notes here. I think that was about everything. She's just disgusted with Canada and the price of living. And, the Middle Eastern people are so much better. Doctors are better there. Healthcare's cheaper there. But, like I said, she hated it the whole time she was there. But now she wants to go there. So, what do you think? You think her and Salah are fighting? And what do you think the doctor told her? I think it's a combination of the two that's got her all in a tizzy like this. Let me know what you think.